Lunox in the carry. This is weird. This is weird for Cignal.
Yeah, this is very unorthodox.
This is a melee comp overall.
Yeah.
You know what? This composition from Cignal, it is close range. The Esmond, the Fams, the even the Lunox at this point because of the range nerf. This is basically melee, and they'll even go for the Kaja. They want to go for the full pickup, full disable composition here for Cignal, and on Onic, just doing what they do best. Just play around with the meta. Get that Lilia, by the way, who was under the radar, and that's because of the highlight on the Harif and the Kimi, and they really played up on the ban. Even on the ban, they play around it.
Yep, indeed.
That was beautiful.
Yeah, you didn't mention they're all melee heroes, which is also very
Almost, at least.
problematic for Cignal because you're going up against Kufra, and Kufra certainly has that bouncing ball technique, which will definitely slow down Cignal's overall aggression if they plan to go in.
I mean, that's what they can. That's the best case scenario as well, by the way. If the Kufra doesn't die right away to the Esmeralda and to the Kaja, which again kind of does. It's kind of hard to catch Kufra on the bouncing ball.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
I guess I like the pick on the Kufra. I mean, they kind of foresaw that they will have to counter it anyway. So the Kaja, though, do you agree with the Kaja thing? Last pick Kaja. Wouldn't you have wanted more damage in this comp? I don't know.
The Kaja pick, I mean, if you look at it, they don't really have some crowd control or pick-off options.
Right.
You need Few to reach level 4 for you to get that, or Tets to reach level 4 to get it as well.
So they just wanted more crowd control.
Yeah.
Right. Either way, we are in the game 1. Onic BH versus Cignal Ultra here. Blue side, D-Lar on the Cho, green on the Kufra, Yaku on the carry, Wise on the Lilia, and Oh My Venus on the Raphael.
And on the side of Cignal Ultra, you got Few going to be playing as an Esmeralda, Eason going to be playing as Tamus, Tets going to be playing as that Brock, Desenia going to be playing as Lunox, and D going to be playing as that Kaja.
They swapped out D's on the Kaja.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Okay.
I'm surprised. Anyway, Tets is, of course, obviously one of the best tank players as well in the league still. One of the best Lolita players you will ever hope for. Not applicable in this game, unfortunately. You don't pick Lolita in this comp. But, you know, right now, very aggressive plays coming in from Onic. As usual, everyone already expected that. Mid lane fighters for today.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah, instead of going for the side lanes, they go for the mid lanes. But instead, right now, they're going for the rotational tactics. So not a lot of emphasis here on the mid lanes. It's now focused more on the jungles as... Yeah, I mean, I like what Onic's doing. They're trying to make sure this Kaja doesn't get an opening in the top section of the map.
Yeah, and right now, bottom lane, he pushes up in by Eason. It's good pressure against Oh My Venus. Yaku, again, doesn't have that much damage yet, so he can afford to basically lay on out of there, in and out.
Definitely, Power of Nature popped out by Tets, but Greed responds with that bouncing ball, which is definitely something that Cignal Ultra would have to watch out for, especially when those fights happen in the choke point. Actually, yeah, that's one thing they have to watch out. Cignal Ultra might have to be cautious on choke points because Onic has a choke point-based lineup.
Yeah, exactly. Because Onic, they can take you out. Lilia in a good position, gets good damage. First blood to the captain. Oh My Venus gets one over D.
Definitely, that was a great rotation there by Onic BH. I mean, bouncing ball and Greed, slowing things down. Wise has got the range to dish out a lot of damage. A really good start there. I mean, it's a good momentum boost for Onic BH.
Yeah, it really is. I feel like that momentum is exactly what you need here. And having that on the comp that has the carry, it only gets you further. However, Oh My Venus not long for this world. Desenia already has that ultimate. That darkening puts all the damage onto the Rafaela. No healing in the world can save you if you are that close to a Lunox with the ultimate.
Definitely top lane, however, here, as Cignal Ultra Divine Judgment is popped out onto Wise. Here comes the Falling Starman by Few, but that's only used like as an escape mechanism and not as an offensive barrage. A very good setup there. However, here comes another good setup, this time by Greed, but he's not going to force the issue.
Yeah, though they don't seem to be done yet. For the meantime, going to back off here as the rest of Onic just trying to stay alive here for the meantime. No availability to push except for the top lane on the Cho. Eason answers with a push of his own on the bottom lane. Then Getting on the turn. Whoa, that was fast.
Yep, indeed.
Did not see the position that way.
Okay, Power of Nature's ready. Wears a Way of a Dragon onto the Jeet Kune-Do. That's a nice setup indeed. They might get unwise with the clicks onto that poor Grok.
They played around the Grok so flawlessly.
Yeah, beautiful indeed. Like Way of the Dragon, Jeet Kune-Do. There's no way the Grok was gonna go and steal that turtle.
Just gotta say, jebaited. There you go. Goes to the mid lane though. Turret gonna fall very quickly. No problem whatsoever for Onic. Rotating quickly on the bottom side as well. Oh my lord. Lilia, of course, with the turtle buff, just does so much damage.
Yep, indeed. Lilia has gotten his momentum racking up as well. And just look at this Cignal Ultra. They're getting slowed down here by Onic PH. And this is something they have to watch out for. I mean, it's looking like a beautiful setup here by Onic. I mean, they're positioning themselves perfectly. There's a bouncing ball on the Tets, just really slowing him down. Yeah, I really like the tempo here by Onic.
Yeah, so far, Cignal are looking for the target. I feel like the softest, squishiest target that they can go for. Oh my Venus. I feel like the moment that he goes down, it should be a lot easier for Cignal Ultra to command the tempo, but that is just not the case here. They're positioning themselves so flawlessly. Oh my Venus, even going for the scout near the bush. So ballsy as a Rafaela.
Yep, indeed. So ballsy indeed. So brave indeed for Oh My Venus. But Greed, however, this might be reckless for him. He gets caught there by that divine judgment. And Tets, of course, with that, wall, that barrier itself, trying to slow Onic PH down.
Just a little bit too aggressive here by Onic. Will suffer for it with one death. However, everyone else still pushing up on the tempo, helping with D-Lar as well. Beautifully executed rotations. Disenia, though, will lock in the Genius Wand. Yep. So that's good damage output already for this Luna.
Yep, indeed. And so far, Eason might feel the pressure here by Wise. Here's what I noticed so far on the side of Onic. I mean, one, they're preventing Cignal Ultra's rotations. Like, Tets actually goes for the Guardian's Barrier, not as an offensive weapon, but as a defensive option.
Whoa! It's a lot of damage. Wise, though, does not pull off the ultimate at all because he is on cooldown. Right now, Yakno too stunned. Oh, the bush! So aggressive! Has to flicker out, though, when he saw there were two people there, two frontliners. Breathe! With the Tyrus Rage against the wall, stops Eason. No jumping out for you anymore, my friend. Yakno gets a kill.
Yeah, that was indeed an important kill by Onic PH. They get the kill onto Eason. Certainly, he could be like the difference maker late in the game because of his split pushing options, and shutting him down is really good because, one, you're going to make sure that this Damus is not going to have a fun time recovering in this matchup.
Yeah, and that's exactly what's happening here right now. For you, though, playing around the Esmeralda very beautifully, still avoiding the aggressive plays by D-Lar. Around the turtle area, another uncontested Onic turtle.
Yep, and to make matters worse, it's Yaknu who got that turtle, so there's a lot of space, but D-Lar gets caught by that Divine Judgment, though. There's a stun popped out, though, on Tets. Can he actually run away? And he does run away. Man,
that's a lot of aggression being forced by a comp that's relatively squishy, by the way. This comp is so squishy. I don't know why it's surviving. Yaknu on the chase. So confident already on the carry at 7 minutes in the game.
He's got that endless battle already, so there's a lot of physical damage onto Yaknu, which he desperately needs. And obviously, he's got the support of Greed, and add the fact that he's got that, momentum boost from that endless battle, and he's got the critical strikes from the Rogue Meteor. It actually allows him to, create space to move forward and dish out a lot of damage.
Yeah, beautifully done, by the way. And the rotations catching Cignal Ultra dumbfounded. Look at this. Everyone's Cignal Ultra is just reacting. They can't execute big plays of their own anymore.
Yeah.
And they're just guessing, where is D-Lar? Is he going to find me here on the show?
Yep, indeed. Their tactics are indeed reactive. I agree. Like, Guardian's Barrier is only used for defensive options. Even Divine Judgment as well.
That is Esmeralda running scared for the hills. So scary, guys. Few again, they know that they need to focus on this guy if they want to push down Cignal Ultra, and they're doing it non-stop. D-Lar on completely just Esmeralda duty.
Yep, indeed. And here's the beauty about this top lane pressure by Onic. Few has that, mystery shop emblem, and he needs kills for him to be super effective. But so far, the kills haven't yet arrived, so a lot of space is created by Onic to make sure that Few
pushing up into the mid lane turret, no one action stopped them solidly. Diving onto Greed, though, and Wise rather, forces the black shoes. Still, everyone's very low. They might suffer for this Wise. Oh my, Venus keeps them alive. Oh my god, they're still a lot of damage from Yaknu, ignoring the carry. It is paying off really badly.
Oh, Few gets killed. This is looking really bad. Eason forced to jump away, and he has to run away from this. I mean, you did mention Venus. He was clutch indeed. You have to mention.
No one died there.
Yeah, I mean, they were an inch to be dead. I mean, the crowd control by Greed was so good, and Yaknu just jumping in the right moment together with Venus, it creates a lot of space for Onic to go for the counterplay.
Man, how does he do this? That's beautiful.
This is the beauty of Onic, ladies and gentlemen. You cannot underestimate their comeback potential in team fights because of like the proper execution
Just
of their abilities.
Pure plain execution.
Yeah.
There was nothing fancy. No fancy rotation. No cheesy positioning.
Yep.
Just pure execution. And they're coming out on top each and every time. Look at that. Just fanning his face while he's playing.
I mean, that's the thing about Venus. He's palming his face. He's shouting.
Yeah.
And I look at all the hovers, the cameras onto Onic players. Everyone is quiet.
Everyone's not talking.
So for Venus to just do all of these things, play Mobile Legends, and
Play Rafaela one-handed.
Rafaela one-handed. Yeah. Salute to Venus.
Yep, here we go. We're going for a fight under the Lord area. They take down the Yaknu. That's very big for Cignal Ultra. Will they be able to keep him alive? Of course. That's going to be the Rock going down first. D-Lar very, very low. Will be forced to walk out. Fuel in the middle of the fight, though. That's a lot of members being damaged very heavily by the Cignal Ultra lineup. But Fuel, he's running out of fuel. Being chased down as well by the Rafaela. He is so tanky in the front line. Oh my god, they are not afraid to go for the push.
Oh yeah, they're not afraid indeed. This time they're going to chase their sights onto D. He flickers out to safety. Will the bouncing ball. Here comes the divine. Oh
That was
no.
smooth. That was smooth,
That's
man.
nice. Oh, Few trying to go for that clutch play, but it didn't really work out well for Cignal
Yeah,
Ultra.
they sacrificed Few instead. Oh my gosh, that's big. D-Lar on the split push as well. Forced down to the wild charge, but the killing spree goes to Wise still. Non-stop push on the top lane. That inhibitor turret very, very low.
Yep, and the Onic P8, you gotta commend Venus with the sustain he provides. I mean, he's the reason why Onic were able to, dish out some further damage on those team fights. Like, Wise could actually go for those magical abilities because of the presence of Venus.
Right, wow. I mean, they're using the black shoes offensively all the time just because they can't really die. They cannot go low, and they are using that to their advantage so well in this fight.
Yep, and here's the thing. Yaknu actually died early in that team fight, and you expect Onic to be like, oh, this could be bad. This could be a nightmare for Onic because they don't have, like, one of their primary damage dealers.
Yeah, that's what I was expecting.
Yeah, I mean, but when you have Venus at your side, it doesn't really matter at all. And you got Greed trying to provide that frontal assault, which you desperately need for Onic.
They do that again. Greed, he's starting to look like the softest member here. He's the one who keeps just going down right away. But to be fair, he is, of course, one of the only frontliners. D-Lar going for a more offensive build here. So the big problem is whether or not they can sync together with Greed properly. So right now, Cignal Ultra though, they are playing around it really nicely. Few still keeping the damage output pretty good. The Greed though, going to be taken very low, but the regeneration just too good on the Kufra.
Definitely, this Kufra has been so important for Onic PH. I mean, we've seen this Esmeralda versus Lilia matchup as, Yaknu gets
they
bursted
catch
down.
him again. But the turret on the top lane, the inhibitor going down, and Few just destroyed. Explosions left and right from this Lilia.
Yep, indeed. Wise certainly is the counter pick to Esmeralda because of the magic damage does actually burst out those shields instantly. And so far, it has helped Onic PH win the mage matchup.
Yeah, losing Yaknu all the time, but everyone else picking up the slack.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if Yaknu dies for Onic PH, based on what I'm seeing.
Yeah.
Because they got an alternative. Wise obviously is like the primary alternative because he's got that Ice Cream one. So it slows down Desania, it slows down Eason, and it even slows down Few as well.
Yeah, and again, that slowing down is all you need to get everyone in a good position, everyone hitting, and basically stopping this full melee composition from doing their job. That's what I was talking about when I said, oh my god, this draft I'm not a fan of this draft just because it's so difficult to go near targets. I mean, if they do get near, it's very good, but when they don't, they are gonna suffer.
Yep, indeed. And so far, suffering as what is Tet's experiencing right now with the damage outburst by Wise. And Dean, you did mention D could not get. Oh, look at this.
Look at this.
But of course, there's a falling star with popped out, but Venus pops out that ultimate to slow down Cignal Ultra. Clutch
He's
plays.
fighting back, but D-Lore is here. He got bumped into a wall, but he doesn't care. He makes up for it, and he goes for the assassination straight into the target that they want, which is the Esmeralda.
Oh, I thought Greed was going to cancel that teleportation out, but of course, the should pull may not be, it may be a blunder, but kudos, a huge kudos to D-Lar for making up.
Look at the zone by Greed, throwing his body straight to the Cignal Ultra composition, and still resetting the Lord though. Cignal, oh, they're playing around it wise. He is untouched. He's drowning everyone in blue-violet balls. And the double kill for D-Lar, making it so difficult. Oh man, Onic PA wipes out. They are not to be trifled with this comp. And again, this Rafaela, he hasn't died yet. He's absorbing a lot of damage, but he's not dying, and he's slowing everyone down.
Yep,
and making it so hard to work. Oh my god, here we go again.
Oh no, this is looking bad. This is bad for you.
Look at that.
I mean, yeah, one death of Rafaela, it still looks like 0 deaths because of how Onic PH are playing this matchup.
Man, so you have to respect these guys. This comp shouldn't have won.
You think this comp wasn't gonna win?
I mean, if they replaced the Kajo